your favorite show, Identities Umhlobo, Zvatiri, the show that talks about your social, economic, and political issues. And I love that. And we are talking about International Women's Month, and today we're talking to women farmers. And to do that, in the studio I have two beautiful women. Welcome, ladies, to this show.
Thank you.
And introduce yourselves.
My name is Mvuselelo.
Amazing. Thank you. Mama?
My name is Chingebile Jele, coming from Lupane District, Gwamba Ward 18. I'm a farmer at Matabeleland Irrigation.
Thank you very much, ladies. We are excited to be in Blawayo again and talk about this great program that is, I understand that it's one of the biggest building resilience for farmers in the region and also in the country. I want to come to you, Vuse, and to just find out, because we're in the Women's Month, and women and farming are two key issues, because there is money in farming, because that's where our livelihoods are, and because of Zimbabwe, that's the biggest industry for us. How are we, when we're looking at agriculture, we want to understand the dynamics of gender. What is gender and how is it affecting women in agriculture?
So in the Sizimele project, we see gender as the relationships between the men and women and the roles that they play, especially in the activities that they do within the project. So as Umajele will tell us that in the irrigation site where we're working in Lupane, we have both men and women as members of the irrigation site. And I'll ask Umajele to just irrigation.
We are 60 members, 36 members are women, 24 members are men. And some of them has got uploads by their names. Mama, balenzindawo zabo nje abaziphiwayo ukuba alime zibiza igama lakhe, abanye obaba labo balezabo indawo abaziphiwayo, kodwa emsebenzini singabalimi nje esihlangana siwenza umsebenzi iloba insimu ngekamama iloba insimu ingekababa, kodwa as a family siyaya kule nsimu siwenze umsebenzi sihlangene.
Yebo. Litho mama bangaki obaba bangaki?
Omama bangu 36, obaba bangu 24.
Kusho ukuthi phela omama baningi lapha. Mase sithi omama bayi36 kusho ukuthi baningi angithi. Ngabanikazi abamasimu laba kumbeni obaba yibo abanikazi awamasimu, ngoba siyakwazi ukuthi ku-gender sometimes omama yibo abasebenzayo. Obaba bengani, obaba bephonga uthatha imali mase sithengisa lapha. Kuhamba njani lapho ma?
Omama balawo amasimu ngamabizo abo.
Yebo phela.
Labo baba balawo amasimu ngamabizo abo. So kodwa emsebenzini bahlangana sebesebenza umsebenzi njengemuntu.
Kuhle lokuzwa ukuthi it's very revolutionary to hear that in this program women have their names written down njengomama esitsho. Engifuna ukuba wazi ikuthi mina ngithethwe ngiselupane ngingadivorce le husband yami siku program leyana uhamba njani mama? Ngiyahle ngibuyele phela ngcenye enkaya uhamba njani lapho izinto zami zizohamba njani lapha?
Sikhangelela ukuthi ingazokwenzakele into enjalo empilweni yabantu ababili obalomama. Kule mithetho ekhona ukuthi nxa insimu kade ivele ingekamama bayaya nje emthethweni belungisise izindaba zabo, umama igcine nje etholile izinto zakhe zonke ngelungelo lomthetho.
And in terms of constitutions, do we have, because I understand that the irrigations as people are coming together irrigation day, do they have constitutions that then answer these things? We have to base it on something that people agreed on.
I-constitutions layo iyasebenza ukuthi insimu isingekamama, ubaba kumele ayihloniphe phambi kwazo ukuthi insimu ngekamama. Kodwa nje nxa singakhuluma ngendaba zokuthi ngasebehlukene, besingawukhangelelanga kakhulu ekwahlukaneni ngoba besikhangelela abantu abahlezi indawo.
Mina ngiyabuza phela mama ngoba into ezenzakalayo and yimpilo le. And omama njengoba sikhuluma the month of March, yizinto ezihlupha omama lamakhazana. And
ngibona umama ngokuchasisa kwakhe nxa umama esebenza iplot livele lisebizweni lakhe angaze ehlukane lobaba iplot kalitshintshi ibizo.
kodwa ngiyendile phela mina ngoncube abonqube akasangifuni ukuyibo
nxa kuyikuthi usuzasuka usuhambe enkayi vele iplot lana selesala seliphiwe omunye umuntu kodwa nxa uzahlala khona lapho vele uhlala usemakhovu lakhona lapho iplot yabe lokhu lingelakho yikho mama Majeli
yikho sibili kodwa ngaphandle kokuthi ku-constitutional lana science registration yokuthi iplot lingelikamama umama abhale eceleni omunye ozamela ukuthi nxa yena ngasekho sebenzele lo plot ubaba lingasala lisezandleni zakhe nxa umama ekade embhalisile kodwa nxa umama kade engambhalisanga ubaba lingasala lisemntwaneni oyabe embhalisile kumbe kwenye i-relative abe
umuntu wakhe at least kukhona khona ukuthi mangiphiwe ifarm mina kumbeni isimi lami mangahamba wherever kukhona umuntu so ngithabile ukuthi kukhona khonoko ngoba kucakathekile ngoba sometimes siyakhangela into ezimnandi kodwa impilo ayinjalo mama ngifuna ukuba wazi ukuthi so kuyini okusetshinjekile luphani since la qalisa iprogram lay
impilo zabomama lamankazana sezithuthukile kakhulu ngoba sikhangelela ukuthi omama njengabalimi bayalima babe lama groups of clubs bayachayelana izimali balokuthi bengatshalana izimali zonezana bezithathe bayedinga ezinye izinto bephendule besenza imisebenzi yabomama bedevelopa amakhaya abo befundisa abantwana abanye babo ngabantu abathunga izigqoko njengamina I'm a dressmaker ngiyakhona ukuthunga umhlobo wonke wezigqoko ama uniforms abantwana besikolo izigqoko nje zabomama zokuceca lezinye izinto ezenzakalayo kulama groups amaclub amabili eyinye ile 20 members 18 of them are women 2 of them are men and S2 yangikhona ile 10 members they are women.
Wow, uningi lowo sisi so lina lisebenza labo eluphani
sisebenza sonke la
Mama, siyabonga ukubuya lapha ku International Women's Month. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to hear from more members of who have benefited from this program, Sizimele Project. We are also going to hear from community leaders. Ngoba sesizwile from Ama farmers. Umama is representing the women farmers in this region. But when we come back, we're going to hear from the community leaders in these communities, and Uvuse is going to continue with us. So don't go away, stay with us after the break. Welcome back to your program Identities Umhlobo Zvatiri, where today we're coming from Bulawayo and we're talking about Sizimele project that has really transformed lives in our communities, in the Matabeleland communities. And we are joined by Councillor. Mama, you want to introduce yourself?
Yes. Snikwe Moyo from Matokwara DC, Ward 14.
So Mama, Ematobo, omama benefita njani and lisebenzisana njani le project le ukudevelopa impilo zabantu?
Matopo sisebenzisana kuhle kakhulu labo mama ngama projects la khona njenga le edam omama sebekwanisa ukuthi balime izivande zabo ukuthi benelisa ukuthi bathengise bathole imali ba lama groups abalawo ama lending savings and lendings uthongo qokelela ukuthi benelisa ukuthi babhadalela abantu ababo esikolweni bathengela abantu ababo ukudla sokusenza lendlini ekhaya kube lothando lumangalisayo phakathi kwababa lo mama ngoba kasacelwa ukuphela imali.
So obaba basebenzisana njani labo mama ngizwa lisithi sokulothando sokungani kuyachaza endlini laphana. So obaba labo mama basebenza bonke yini makuyimuli babe bebhalise bonke behambe esimo labo bonke ukuhamba njani laphana?
Njengele mushroom yabe ihlangene obaba labo mama. Umama nxa kunguye obhalisileyo uyabhala next of kin yakhe abe ngubaba ukuthi nxa ukuthi kungenzakala noma yini umama nguyoza sala iqhubeka ngeprojects nxa ukuthi ungumama uyabhalisa obaba so kuba lobudlelwana kakhulu even nxa bephakathi kwegroup yona leyo bazinika ithuba lokuxoxisana la ngama-challenges phose athinta impilo zabo bengabobaba labomama.
So that's great. Mama kungani lisebenzisana kuhle lezakamizi and ukuthi lina njengo-counselor kuhle ukuba wazi ukuthi that's what happening in your community. Ngifuna ukuba kuwe sis, what is it that you managed to do that is bringing women and men together in this program, that is bringing this unity, so that the families are in harmony and the love issues that we're hearing, you know?
Yeah, I think the main thing that's happened, or a very important thing that's happened, has been a focus on production. So to make sure that in all the initiatives that we are doing, that we identify the market first, and so that whatever is produced can be produced to great quantities and they know that it's going to be sold. I think a big frustration in agriculture is when you grow so many things and then nobody buys them and you don't make money out of it. So being able to focus on production means that there can be harmony because everybody is very well engaged.
How are you assisting them in terms of linking them with AMA markets for AMA products work?
Yes, so in some instances, before we start producing anything, we already have the market identified. So as Umamamo said in Matobo, they are growing mushrooms, and we already have supermarkets that are ready to buy them. But they are also the local community around is also a market for them, and they run cooking clubs and demonstrations about how to prepare them that make the local community an easy market for them. We also link them up to contract farming with people from different industries, so that, for example, if somebody wants to process tomatoes, they already know that they can expect tomatoes to come from the gardens that are in those communities, and it's a win-win for everybody in that way.
Amazing. Is there anything specific that you did that brought families together? Like we know usually it's either, oh, this is a women's program or this is a community program. In terms of being sensitive to the gender dynamics that we spoke about, you say to ensure that women either are owning property, assets, or that men and women are working together, where there's a woman and a man, married couples that are working together. Did you specifically create programs that prepared communities to buy in as families or as communities?
The exciting thing about the partners that are working in this project is that all of us agree on a community-driven model.
Right.
So it's getting to the community and making an offering of initiatives we can do together and asking them what is the best way for us to do this. So we don't like to prescribe anything that has to be done, and you'll find that a lot of the initiatives that are within the project are already in the development plans of the ward and of the district. And so we're just facilitating for the community to do what it is that they already planned to do in the way that they have planned to do it, and identifying that men and women must work together and the roles that they'll play in the different projects means that they already have the template for it. They just needed a small bit of facilitation, which the project then brings.
Mama, in terms of, I know this project also is looking at how communities can actually be able to deal with any dangers that can come, resilience, climate, landline. Is there anything that the community has benefited from this project?
Bayagena kakhulu abadala ngenxa ukuthi khona sebekwazi ukuthi kulama early warnings, kulama shocks, bahle baqala ukuthi bavikele as long as sebehle babona ukuthi khona sokulama early warnings, sebekwazi ukuthi khona njengabahlali besigaba community baqala ukuvikela kungakaze kufike esibangeni sokuthi babe phakathi kwayo ingozi.
Vuse, what are some of the activities that Mama are learning and in knowledge abayifundayo around risk management?
Some of the key things is the early warning systems, how to identify what risks may be coming in your direction, what shocks may be in place, and then to be able to plan for them. Also to the importance of indigenous knowledge systems, that it's not only about using modern technology to identify those challenges or even dealing with them, but to use indigenous knowledge. And remember what were the things that our our grandparents or the elders used to do, and how can we still take note of them. And then practically they participate in things such as catchment area management, because that helps to reduce flooding and deal with those kinds of issues. So it's very specific at a ward level depending on what the environment looks like.
As I end is lapha mama bakhona yini abantu abatsha abaku program leyi masikhangela ama youth ba participate yini la
bakhona abantu abatsha
including osisi
labobhuti
iminyaka emingaki
silabele 18 years to 35 years.
Wow, we are hearing what the Zimbabwe Resilience Building Fund is doing in Matabeleland, and we know the government of Zimbabwe is also part of the partners that we had working in Matabeleland to build the resilience, to fight climate change, to prepare communities, and to ensure that risk disasters are mitigated, but most importantly empowering farmers to be able to produce and to get a living from their farming. Do stay with us. We're taking a break. When we come back, we're going to hear more about what this program is doing in the community. Welcome back to your favorite show, Identities Umhlobo, where today we're filming from Matabeleland, the city of kings and queens, where we're talking about resilience building in community. And I am joined by Babu Maposa. Baba, welcome to the program.
Hello, Nyari. Hello, Zimbabwe.
And introduce yourself.
I'm Lawrence Maposa from Insiza South Constituency. That's Ward 4.
And you're the councillor there.
I'm the councillor.
Welcome, Baba. And I continue with my sister, Vuse, where we're talking about how this program for resilience building that's got the government and various partners has benefited Matabeleland. Baba, you are from Insiza district. What has community benefited from this program?
Yeah, abadala beInsiza sebencedakele kakhulu ikakhulu endabeni zamanzi. Lapha omama behamba ama distance amade kakhulu ukuthi bayethola amanzi kanye labantwana. Base kubuya ke iprogram bekule sikole ade bekhotshoza kanzima kakhulu abantwana abancane labo mama labagogekileyo base befaka isolar system. Onga ukuthi bebehamba bengu2 kumbe bengu4 bebanenge ukuthi bancedisane ukukhotshoza. But kade ngeprogram le esilayo umuntu sesikhambela nje ngesikhathi sakhe lobogogekileyo logogo lo mama bayasikhela nje amanzi. From i-system yona leyo bebele gardening eduze akade beyithelela but beyithelela bethwala amanzi bekhotshoza futhi nzima phinde bathwala. But nge-system leyo kuyileyo so ufika uphela uvula amanzi akufake hosepipe uthelela impita yakho labantwana labagogo sebebenefit.
So kuthi kulula for ogogo lo anyone ngoba yinto ecakathekile sisi ukuthi ogogo omama ngoba they're the ones who suffer from from access to water, izinto ze access to water and the hardship of just care work and these basic things like amanzi, wood to survive. How is it, other than what we're hearing from Ubaba, is this a permanent solution? If so, kanjani?
Yeah, so I think that the interventions that we have put in place, we always have a sustainability plan with it. So when we set up infrastructure, we have an asset management committee that makes sure that the asset is maintained and how it's used and so on. And also to make sure that there are people who are trained in the community to make repairs, or they are linked to service providers who are in town or who are close by, who can help them to manage those resources. So the sustainability plan is one that's always in place. In development, I think we never want one solution to be permanent, but to give people the ability to adjust and to change as they need to.
So Baba says, all these things are happening. How has it improved? What changes do you see in your community that this has brought? Like, how has it improved the well-being of women?
Yeah, njengoba ngike ngatsho ukuthi omama ukhathi sebethelela lula. Ngabe thelela lula lapha akabasahambi bebabili kumbe bebathathu. Which means ngesikhathi omnye thelela omnye abesenza omunye umsebenzi. Umsebenzi wade ngokuthi bayenze ngesikhathi sinye sebenza bebabili. and then i-production engadi zabo ingezelelekile ngoba kusela muntu obalo kuvila bokuthelela ngoba sephenga ukuthelelayo lokhozi osongeze ukuthi labantwana bakwanisa ukuthi babhadale abantwana babo esikole ngala muntu obancedisile bezincedisa ngengadi leyo.
Kungaba liqiniso yini ukuthi ingcenye lama bank accounts ukuthi liwavula abantu bethola laphana liyenza ama savings lawo ukuthi into ingafa nje lithe lafake lo sola kwathini how are you going to sustain those beyond the project? Do you have a fund as a community that you're setting aside for this?
I-fund ye-community ikhona ayisaqondana ngalesikotsho kuphela lesi sesikhandele ukuthi vele ingozi nxa zisiba khona sizazenza kanjani. So kule fund vele eyabe ikhokhelwa ngumlisa wendawo uye okhokhela leyo fund.
Ndaba tshonje lenza njani ukuthi sibekwazi ukuthi i-fund leyo i-safe?
Yes, njengoba ngisitsho ukuthi sisasebenza lo sizimele njengoba kulama committees la nje ukuthi sayincediswa lama workshops asikavula i-bank account but somele ukuthi kuvule i-bank account leyo imali ukuthi igcinakale kuhle.
This sounds like Bulawayo went ekhaya. Like I wish this could just could go across the country. Everybody could benefit from this. Ubaba, we are asking about sustainability. Sisi, how are we surviving beyond this project, this donor-funded project? And the government, we know the government is part of it as part of sustainability, but in terms of resources, we are hearing ukuthi akulama bank accounts. Are you guys planning beyond Ngoba? Also, it's in which year is this?
Well, we're in the second year, and it's a 3-year project.
Right.
So we are really heading towards the end. And working closely with government is one of our sustainability strategies, because where we work with agritechs, whatever we do in agriculture, agritechs will continue to be there after the project has exited. And in terms of management of funds at a community level, it's something that's constantly being worked on. But working with traditional leaders means that there's a lot more transparency.
Exactly.
And Mapusa did say it was Lisa or that means we do transparency and accountability in that way. But if those accounts or the monies that are being collected are known also by the RDC, by all the people the leaders in the community, it means that they can be accountable and make sure that the money goes where it's supposed to go to.
Thank you. As we end, in terms of ensuring the issue of securing women in this project, what measures have you put in place?
One of the key measures is in terms of leadership. So all the committees, all of our asset committees and any leadership structure that's there within a community, the community will always ensure that there is at the very least 50% of representation of women on it. And they are starting now to also make sure that youth are incorporated into those leadership committees, so that we make sure that the needs of the youth are met and the needs of women are met. In some communities, the people with disabilities are also represented on those committees as well, so that we are not speaking on behalf of them as a committee, but they're also able to have a voice of their own. And when we include youth, we make sure that when youth participate in constructing or in building or in rehabilitating an asset, they have ownership of it and they want to make sure that it continues. And so a sustainability strategy there is to bring them alongside right from the beginning as well.
And you're a youth yourself and a woman. It's very powerful to realize this. Baba Maposa, thank you very much for the great work that you're doing in CISA and encouraging the community and the country as they are seeing you. There can be very strong developmental partnership between the local leadership actually and what the development partners are doing to make our country forward. And Sispo said thank you for coming and thank you for the wonderful work you're doing in your community. And again, happy International Women's Month from Sizimele in Matabeleland to yours. Have a wonderful viewing. Good day.